SCA style competition steaks all start with meat selection. I look for a nice thick ribeye cap or spinalis. One trick to make steak trimming easier is to freeze the steak using a cooler, ice, and salt. Add a layer of ice, sprinkle on some kosher salt. Put your steak in a Ziploc, place it in the cooler. Add another layer of ice on top, and add more salt. This will freeze the steak solid. I like to leave it for around 15 minutes. Now that your steak is nice and firm, you can get to trimming. I love these Gunter Wilhelm knives. They get super sharp and hold an edge well. Trim away all the hard fat around the outside. For most competitions, we could just stop here. But for SCA, we're going to keep going. Get rid of all the fat and sinew around the ribeye cap. Now here's where it gets kind of crazy. We're going to cut out all the fat and gristle out of the steak. You can see the piece of the eye of the steak isn't letting the cap sit snug against it. Trim it until it looks good, a little at a time. Now we've gotten rid of all the stuff we don't want the judge to eat. Time to tenderize. I use this hair pick and go in at a 45-degree angle on both sides. Now we've got to keep this thing from coming apart. That's where the moo glue comes in. Put the steak on its side and roll it open. Sprinkle the moo glue evenly on the cap and the eye. Now it's time to tie it up. Loop your string around the steak and tie it off. Don't tie it too snugly, or the steak will curl when cooking. I like to use the strings. That's just my preference. Now we can give all the edges a little trim. Don't trim too deeply, or the grill marks won't make it all the way to the edge. Now, we're going to pin it. This gives the steak a little integrity. These are turkey lacers I found at Walmart. Take note of where the pins are going. This is important. We don't want them in the middle of the steak because that's where our probe is going. We've got a little separation here on the middle of the steak. A little moo glue will fix that. There you go. Steak is trimmed and ready for marinade. Be sure to follow to see the next step.